Okay, so welcome to your practice today. Today we will be doing a Vinyasa flow, something a little slower. We're really moving into this exploration of our bodies and finding creativity in different transitions. Great. So we'll start in the center of our mat. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Bianca. Welcome. And I'll be guiding you through your next 45 minutes. So just finding a comfortable seat, easy cross-legged position in the center of your mat. And just taking the hands to rest onto the knees as you close the eyes. And just taking some easy breaths in and out through the nose as you fill the lungs, fill the belly. And allow the belly and the ribs, the chest to fall back to center. Let's take a few more deep breaths like this, breathing in through the nose, filling chest, ribs, belly. And breathing out, belly, ribs, chest. Breathing in through the nose, chest, ribs, belly. And breathing out, belly, ribs, and chest. Let's do two more like this. Breathing in, expanding through the whole body. And breathing out, releasing it. Last time, breathing in through the nose, expand through the front, expand through the back. And breathing out. Just placing one hand onto the belly, one hand onto the chest. Feeling the connection of the self to the self. And when you are ready, breathing in, rising up with the arms, blinking the eyes open slightly. As you breathe out, round the spine, take the fingertips towards the back. Maybe gently touching the fingertips at the back. Inhale, we lift up, lifting the gaze, reaching all the way up to the sky. Exhale, round the spine, pull the chin into the chest. Let's do three more like that, breathing in, open. Gather the energy, breathing out all the way down. Breathing in, lifting. And breathing out, rounded lower. Last time, breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale, come back to center. Taking a side stretch over towards the right, reaching through the left fingertips. Hand goes behind the head at the base of the neck. Inhale, open the elbow, open the chest. As you exhale, draw the elbow towards that opposite knee. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round and close. Let's do two more. Inhale, open. Expanding through the front side of the body. Exhale, expand through the back side of the body. One more. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Good. From here, dropping that left hand, taking a twist to the back, looking over the back shoulder. Then we come to center, arms to rise. Taking the left leg out to the side, inhale. As you exhale, leaning forward, finding a gentle hip opening stretch. Inhale, coming up, reaching through the arms. Exhale, leaning forward. And maybe seeing with every round if you can slightly reach the fingertips further forward. Good. Inhale, coming back up. Last time, exhale. Let's take the hands over towards the right corner of the mat. And then all the way to the right side as you open through the left arm. Inhale, come to center. Exhale over to the other side, reaching through the right ribs. Let's take 2 breaths here. Breathe in and breathe out. 1 more inhale and exhale. Good. Coming back to center, we bend the left knee all the way to the back, reaching arms up over towards the right knee as you fold forward. Rolling through the spine, inhale, lifting from the back side of the body, lift through the chest, and then roll all the way down as you exhale. Inhale, roll up through the spine. Think of pulling yourself up through the shoulder blades. Exhale, coming back down. 1 more inhale, roll through the spine, coming up. Taking the right hand to the back, we lift through the hips, stargazer variation. And exhale, come back down. Let's do 1 more like that. Sweep through the left arm, lifting through the hips. And exhale, come back down. Beautiful. Back leg comes all the way forward, around and across. As you cross the right arm over, taking a gentle twist to the back. Let's stay here for 2 breaths. And stay here for 1 more breath. Beautiful. Come back to center, uncross the legs. Inhale, arms to rise. Exhale, side stretch over. We do all of that on the other side. Take the hand over towards the back of the head. Inhale, open the elbow. Exhale, close the elbow off. 3 more. Breathing in, open. And breathing out, close. Breathing in, open. Breathing out, close. Beautiful. Last time, breathing in, open. Breathing out, dropping the right arm, take a twist towards the back. Hold and stay in your twist, breathing through the belly. And then gently coming back to center, we take the right leg out to the side. Inhale, arms to rise. Exhale, reaching forward, opening through the hips. Think of dropping the belly button down towards the floor. Sweeping the arms up. Inhale, hinge and lift. Exhale, hinge and lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift. And lower. Last time, breathing in, lift. Exhale, we take a stretch over towards the left corner. So you should feel a really nice opening in the lower spine. Then opening the body all the way over towards the left, opening through the right arm. Extend through that opposite leg, energy in the leg. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, over to the other side. And think of grounding through both sitting bones. You really press the hips into the floor. Good. Come back to center. We take the leg to the back, bending the right knee. Inhale. Exhale, fold over the left knee. Rolling through the spine. Inhale. Articulate through every vertebra, lifting through the chest, lifting the gaze, lifting the eyes. Exhale as you fold forward. Inhale, roll through the spine, coming all the way up. And exhale, roll forward. So we're really exploring the movement that's available to us in the spine. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. And you're welcome to close the eyes, really feel into the movement. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Come all the way up, back to center. Take that back leg over and across. Wrapping left elbow around, hook it to the outside of the knee, and then gazing towards the back shoulder. Let's stay and hold here for 2 breaths. Stay and hold for 1 breath. And then come back to center. Uncrossing the legs, we'll find tabletop position. So I'm just going to reorientate myself. Got a bit of a slippy mat here. Cat-cow, dropping the belly, lifting up. Lifting through the sitting bones dropping through the belly as you exhale around the spine. Now I really want you to slow down the movement here, aiming to find that articulation in the spine once again. And see how slow you can move, exploring every part of the spine. So segmenting the upper spine, segmenting the middle spine, and segmenting the lumbar spine or the lower spine. Good, let's do one more of each. Move with your breath. And last one. Beautiful. Back to tabletop position, neutral spine. We take the right leg to the back, just gently resting onto the toes and then leaning back as you push into the hands. Feeling the elongation and the stretch in the back of the leg, into the calf. Rocking yourself slightly forward onto the hands once again. Right leg lifts, left arm lifts. Inhale, find that balance. Find the opposing energy in the right arm and the left knee. As you exhale, pull the elbow towards the knee around the spine. Inhale, extend and lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee, round. How big can you make the movement as you lengthen? And how small can you compact the body as you round? One more inhale. And exhale. Good. We lengthen once again. Take the foot down, lifting through the left arm as we twist. Exhale here. Take the arm through underneath the right armpit. We keep it dynamic. Inhale, we lift the left arm up. Two more like that. Exhale, take it through. Inhale, lift it up. Last time, exhale, take it through. And inhale, lift it up. From here, once again, lift through the right foot and reaching for the toes as you capture the top of the foot, kicking foot into hand. Hold and stay here, breathe in. Hold and stay, breathe out. One more inhale. As you exhale, release the foot, release the hand, and then sweep the leg all the way to the front as we find Hanumanasana, half split. Good. Let's come up and out of the half split for a moment. So stacking yourself onto that left knee. Inhale. As you exhale, we're going to push the sitting bones to the back, leaning forward, hinging from the hips. Think of keeping that lower spine as flat as possible. So you're reaching the chest down towards the shin. Elongate through the back of the neck. Breathing in. Breathing out, see if you can go a little lower. Good. Inhale, we rock forward, finding low crescent lunge. Anjanasana, lifting through the arms. Now moving without the arms. Exhale, half split, send fingertips to the back. Good. One more of each. Inhale, rock forward, lifting through the chest, dropping through the hips. Exhale, lean back. One more inhale, Anjanasana, lifting. Beautiful. We take the hands towards the floor, tuck the back toes, straighten through the knee. Then sweeping the right leg to the back for a three-legged dog. Take a moment here, inhale. As you exhale, pull the knee into the chest, rock forward. Rounding through the spine, coming to the tippy toes of the back foot. Inhale all the way back, three-legged dog. Exhale, rock forward. Exhale, going back. Last time, inhale. And exhale, rock forward. Beautiful. Place that right knee onto the floor. And we've set up on the other side. So gently taking that calf stretch in the back. Pushing into the hands. Beautiful. Come back up, taking left foot off, right arm joins. Find that balance. Inhale, opposing sides, pushing into the floor. Exhale, round the spine. Nice and slow, 3 more rounds. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. And exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Good, last time, breathing in, extend. Lower the foot, lifting through the right arm, find that twist. As you exhale, reach underneath the left armpit. Inhale, all the way up. 2 more like that, breathing out, twisting. Breathing in, lifting. Last time, take it all the way through. And bring it all the way up. Good. We lift that back leg, catch the foot, and kick the foot into the hand, dancer's variation. Hold and stay, breathe in. Hold and stay, breathe out. Gently let go of the leg, take it all the way down, sweep the leg to the front, half Hanumanasana. Lifting up and out, stacking the sitting bones or the spine onto that right knee. And now we hinge from the hips as we press the sitting bones to the back. Keep the lengthening in the spine, inhale. As you exhale, go a little further down into the back of the leg, into the hamstring. Anjanasana as we bend that front knee, inhale, lift through the arms, drop through the hips. Moving back to half Hanuman, half split. 1 more of each. Inhale, arcing through the spine, lifting through the arms. Exhale all the way back. Beautiful. Inhale all the way up. And we take the hands down towards the floor, tuck the back toes. 3-legged dog, left leg sweeps to the back. Hold and stay here, just find the shape. Inhale, as you exhale, pull the knee into the chest, rock forward onto the tippy toes. All the way back, 3-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, rock forward. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. From here, we place the left foot down, plank pose, dropping hips. So let's shift our plank into the hands, into the wrists, slight rounding in the upper spine, and just looking beyond the fingertips. Inhale. As you exhale, down dog, lifting the hips, and pressing the chest down towards the thighs. We start to look forward, walk the feet towards the hands. Goddess squat, so taking toes either to the edge of the mat or slightly wider if you need to. And we sit the hips all the way down. So I'm just going to turn to face you again so you can see what this shape looks like from the front. So we're aiming to get both heels onto the floor. If you find your heels are slightly lifted, I'd like you to take your legs a little wider. So getting those heels down, pressing the elbows into the inner thighs or into the inside of the knees. And then pressing the fingertips and the palms together. Now finding length through the spine once again, so we stack spine onto pelvis, cervical spine or neck onto the same line. Thinking of energy moving out the top of the head. As you inhale, pressing into the feet, we can stand all the way up. Find a high mountain variation. As you exhale, sink the hips, coming back down, goddess squat, malasana. 2 more like that, breathing in, strength through the legs, and breathing out. Good, last time, breathing in. Staying here now, just heel toe the feet together, finding the center of your mat. High mountain. As you exhale, fold and hinge from the hips. Going to turn once again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, release the head. We step back once again with both feet, plank pose. Inhale here. This time, lowering the knees, lowering the chest, lowering the belly. Inhale for baby cobra, lift through the collarbones, float the fingertips off of the mats. As you exhale, straight to downward facing dog, tuck the toes, lifting hips. Good. Right leg once again comes up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Now we're going to bend the knee and open the hip at the back, maybe looking underneath the right armpits. And then come back to center. Reach the right foot to the front as you step forward into your lunge. Inhale, high lunge, arms to rise. As you exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. Breathe in, lift through the fingertips. We're open to warrior two, so you can open the hips, looking over the right fingertips. You should have a deep bend into that right knee. We hold and stay here for a moment. Reaching right leg, straightening through the leg. As you tip the body, triangle Trikonasana. Taking it all the way towards the front once again, we reach the fingertips forward to the top of the mat. And then launching forward as you exhale for a standing split. Take the weight into that right leg. From here, we're going to bend the knees, coming all the way down. Find the floor with your left shin. Inhale, arms to rise. As you exhale, twisting towards the right. Take a hook of the elbow, looking over the back shoulder. Beautiful. Come back to center. Arms to rise, inhale. As you exhale, come back down. Find that lunge position once again. And then find plank pose as you step the right foot back. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, all the way down to the floor. Inhale for baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, straighten through the legs. And then lifting the left leg up towards the sky. Let's bend the knee and open the hip, looking over through the left. Beautiful. Come back to center. Square the hips off. Step forward into your lunge. High lunge, arms to rise, reaching towards the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, cactus the arms. Elbows in towards the waist. Lift the chest. And coming back to center. We're open to warrior two once again. So we're on the left side this time. I'll just switch so you can mirror me. So left knee bent, looking over towards the left fingertips. Inhale, exhale, stay. Straightening through the left leg, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Take yourself up and over. Good. From here, back to warrior two, shifting back into your lunge, reaching the fingertips forward. Start to shift the weight into that left foot, front leg. Inhale. As you exhale, shift all the way, standing split, back leg rises. And allow the chin to drop in towards the chest as you send the top of the head down to the floor. Bending through both knees. Finding the floor with the right shin this time. Inhale, arms to rise, sitting onto that shin. Exhale, twisting towards the left as you look over the back shoulder. Good, come back to center. Arms to rise, inhale, lift. Exhale as you come all the way down. Plant the hands, step back, plank pose, find it. Now you can go through a full chaturanga if you would like, using the knees or not, your choice. Inhale, upward facing dog, untuck the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog, lifting through the hips. Let's hold in our down dog for a breath in. And hold for a breath out. One more breath in. And a breath out. Good. Once again, let's take the right leg up towards the sky. This time we bend the knee and open the hip. And then take that right knee all the way over towards the left elbow. Maybe see if you can tap the knee to the elbow. Coming back to center, three-legged dog. We're doing that twice more. Exhale, tap the knee. And back to center. Good, last time, tap the knee. And back to center. From here, you're going to reach the knee all the way to the front, pigeon pose as you place the shin down to the floor. Untuck the toes and slide the back leg to the back of the mat. Lifting up and out of the shape, so fingertips next to the hips, pressing into the fingertips, and then roll the shoulder blades together as you lift the chest. Inhale here. As you exhale, we take it forward. Your choice where you want to go and how far you want to go. So either going down onto your elbows, or if you would like the full expression of the shape, going all the way down and placing the forehead onto the mat. And just exploring this shape, feeling the hips, feeling what the body might need here. And take some time here to really connect to the breath. With your next inhale, slowly coming up, back up onto the hands. We tuck the back toes, and we come back into that hover. So right knee into the chest, hold and stay, and then step the right foot forward, find your lunge. Inhale, high lunge, arms to rise. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, come back to center. Once again, warrior two, open through the hips. So we should be on the right leg. Again, I'm just going to switch. So you're mirroring me. So right leg forward, left leg to the back. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Take it all the way over. From here, we take the back or the top arm towards the back. We wrap it around the spine. And think of the top shoulder rolling open as you roll the chest up towards the ceiling. Bending the right knee. You can stay and hold here. If you would like, you can take a full bind by looping the bottom arm all the way around the thigh and capturing the fingertips at the back. Slowly release. We come back to our warrior two, and then we shift into our lunge, reaching the arms forward. Once again, standing split, shifting, launching, fold over that front leg. And we come into a balance, so reaching left knee into the chest now, nice and slow, rooting into the right foot, one-legged Tadasana. From here, cross the left foot over the right, crisscross forward fold as you exhale, fold. Trying to straighten the legs as much as you can, and just allowing the upper body to really flop over. Beautiful. From here, take a halfway lift. And then stepping into plank pose, find it. Move through a chaturanga, any variation that you would like to move through. And meet back into downward facing dog. Good. We go on to the other side. Left leg rises, three-legged dog. Open the hip, bend the knee. Inhale, as you exhale, we cross the knee over towards the right elbow. Maybe see if you can tap. Beautiful, back to center. Tap and cross, nice and slow. Use the resistance of the movement. And last time. Good. Holding it here, we take through to pigeon pose. Dropping the shin, sliding that back leg. Up and out of the shape as you press into the fingertips, lift. Breathe in. As you breathe out, we lower the hips, we sink into the shape, and we drop the body either onto the elbows or onto the forehead. Now once you're here, just noticing if you're rolling onto that left hip, and I'd like you to think of placing the front of the right hip down to the floor as well. So we're squaring the hips off and we're getting this true stretch along the outer hip, into the glutes, maybe even along the IT band. Good. With your next inhale, let's come back up. Placing the hands down, tuck the toes back into that hover, left knee in towards the chest, press up and out of the shoulders. Into your lunge, place left foot down, arms to rise. Take a cactus. Back to center. Warrior two on the left. Again, I'm just going to switch. So we have our warrior two, left knee bends. Inhale, exhale, Trikonasana, up and over. Looping the arm around, half bind. Start to move into your full bind, left knee bends, and maybe taking your left arm up and around. Once you have the fingertips clasped, lifting through that top shoulder and rolling the chest up. Slowly release, come back to your warrior two. Beautiful. Come back into your lunge. Lunging over the left foot, reaching through the fingertips. Standing split as you exhale. One-legged Tadasana, start to bend the knee. Roll through the spine. Find your balance. Right knee into the chest. Stay for a moment as you cross the right foot over the left. Crisscross forward fold, release. Plank pose, step back. And last round, Chaturanga. Flow through your Vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Let's take 3 deep breaths here in your down dog. So inhale through the nose. Exhale out. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out. Inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, child's pose, drop the knees, join the big toes, and drop the hips down towards the heels. Allow the forehead to rest onto the mat. Fully let go, release. Allow all that energy just to settle. Now slowly rolling up through the spine, stacking spine on top of the hips. And we're just going to take the fingertips to the back. Think of still sending the knees down to the floor, so you might feel they're lifting slightly. Hips lift up, knees go down. Slightly press into the hands here as you start to lift the pelvis and the hips off of the heels, just as much as you can. Squeezing through the glutes, lift a little higher. And come back down. Good, we do that one more time. Inhale, lift. Now from here, we're going to transition and take the feet to the front. So start with one leg. Start with the other leg. And you're in a reverse plank. Inhale here. As you exhale, lower the hips down. Arms to rise, breathe in. As you exhale, seated forward fold, release. Slowly start to roll through the spine. Shuffle yourself slightly forward if you need to. We're going to come to roll down onto our backs. So lifting through the arms. Just put my hair up, nice and sweaty at the moment. Lifting through the arms. As you exhale, you're going to roll all the way down. Articulate through the spine, indenting each part of the spine into the floor. And then lifting the arms up and overhead. Take the knees into the chest. Inhale. Arms move towards the side. As you exhale, drop the knees over to the right. And if it's comfortable for the neck, you can look over to the left fingertips. And close the eyes and just stay here for a moment. We have one more breath here. As you inhale, pull the knees back to center. As you exhale, drop them over towards the other side. Shifting through the head, looking over to the right fingertips. Beautiful. Come back to center. Inhale. Wrapping the arms around the shins as you pull the knees into the chest. Let's find a happy baby. So taking hands to the outer blades of the feet. Or if you would like, you can also take a peace finger grip around the big toes. Kicking the heels up towards the sky. Now notice if the lower spine has lifted off, I want you to place it down. So bend the knees as much as you need to in order to get the lumbar spine flat onto the floor. And then once you have that, from there you can kick the feet a little higher, opening through the hips. If you'd like a little rock from side to side, massage out through the lumbar spine. Shift the hands to the outer blades of the feet if they aren't there already, and then join the soles of the feet together, opening through the knees, lifting through the shoulders. And then slightly tuck the chin into the chest. The idea here is to completely hang off of the feet. So we should feel a nice stretch in the shoulder blades. Let's stay and take one more breath in. And as you breathe out, completely release. Take the arms down, take the feet down. Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly. Closing the eyes and just staying here. Take a few deep breaths as you start to find stillness in the body. And allow the whole body and all its systems to calm down and settle. Slowing down the breath, the heart rate, the nervous system. And tapping into down regulating the self. And you're welcome to stay here. Otherwise, when you feel ready, straightening through both legs and finding your final relaxation posture, Shavasana, corpse pose. Again, feel the body sinking into the floor. Allow the focus and the attention, the awareness to draw inwards. And just enjoy simply being here. And together we'll take 5 deep breaths. Sealing off the lips, breathing in through the nose. The long breath out through the nose. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in. Long breath out. Breathing in. And out. Last time, breathing in. And out. Now very slowly you can start to wake the body up. If you need more time here, please take it. Wiggle the toes, rub the fingertips together. Bringing some movement into the head and neck. And reaching the fingertips up and overhead. And pulling the knees into the chest very gently. Closing the eyes still as you roll over towards the side. Just lying on your side using your bottom arm as a pillow. And still keeping the eyes closed, press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Easy cross-legged position. Just resting the hands onto the knees as you flip the palms up towards the sky. And we take both hands to the heart center. Showing gratitude and appreciation for taking this time out to move with your body, with your mind, your breath. And for connecting back to your practice. And then gently you can drop the forehead down to the fingertips, sealing it all in. And when you are ready, you can open the eyes.